And I was just talking about this with somebody. That a lot of people live their lives like their actions don't have consequences in the world. That's why they continue to do what they do because they believe that uh, their actions don't affect other people, don't affect themselves, and don't affect reality. And I tell people what you think and what you feel is what creates the reality that we live in the world. So what do you think about? What's on your mind? Negative thoughts? What's on your heart? Negative emotions, negative feelings? What kind of reality do you think you're gonna create for yourself? For for the people around for the people around you. What sort of reality you're gonna create for yourself and others in the world when your mind is filled with negative thoughts and your heart is filled with negative feelings? That's the reality. When these two things come together, what you think and what you feel, and it's all negative, that's the reality you're gonna create for yourself and others. But a lot of people believe that they can do whatever the fuck they want and get away with it because what I think or what I feel doesn't have consequences. Let me give an example. Imagine somebody who hates another person, or you secretly hate somebody, right? They say, well, that's not a problem because I'm not acting on the hate. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, for example, I'll say this. Now, imagine that person does something to you one day, or does something, whatever, or the circumstances arise where that hatred has a way to manifest. You turn that inner feeling of hatred that you have towards that person into action, and you do something stupid. And you hurt somebody, you hurt that person, you hurt yourself or something, just from harboring negative feelings and negative thoughts in your mind and negative feelings in your heart. You know what I'm saying? When you feel envy, hatred, jealousy, bitterness, you might not express it at that moment, but there's a possibility that if the right conditions arise or the right circumstances present themselves in the world, you're gonna act on those thoughts and those feelings and those emotions that you've been harboring for a long time. You know what I'm saying? How can I go about the same situation? Well, I don't harbor those feelings. So I probably something arises, some problem, some issue, whatever with somebody. Since I don't harbor those feelings, I'm probably gonna think of a of a more civilized ways, of a more civilized way to deal with a situation than someone who already harbor these feelings. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think people create so many fucking problems and so many issues in the world? Because of because of what they got inside their minds and because of what they feel inside their hearts. You know what I'm saying? We're like automatons. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know where their feelings arise from. Let's say you hate somebody, you envious of somebody, you're jealous of somebody. It's no physical threat to you. Someone who doesn't represent a threat to you whatsoever. This happens all the time. People's People feel jealous of other people because they drive a better car, they got a better job, they got a most beautiful wife. That doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't affect your well-being. Somebody else's fortune might not affect you at all in life. You feel offended by it. You feel hatred for that person. You feel jealous. You feel bitter because I myself, but this is irrational when you think about it. But that's the world we live in. We live in a world of irrationality where nobody's questioning why am I thinking this way? Where did these thoughts came from? Why am I feeling this way? Can I stop feeling this way? Can I stop thinking this way? Can I overcome that which I feel and think to do something more productive in my life? Well, people don't think this way. People think, well, this is what I feel, and it has to be for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thinks that this feeling just popped out of the vacuum or whatever, into my body, my system, my mind. And now I'm acting on something that I don't even know where it came from. But that's how people live their lives. If you start watching people and how people behave, human beings, even though we got computers and technology and books and Google and all these fucking things that we have to in this day and age, human beings are primitive creatures. Very primitive. We still behave in such a primitive level. You know what I'm saying? There's not that many human beings on this planet when you think about it. We're still savages. We're still savages. With cell phones and cars and office jobs and all kinds of shit and clothes and high-end clothes and all that. But we're still savages when you think about it. We don't think about we don't think about stuff in life. We don't think about anything whatsoever. We are on automatic, autopilot, reaction, 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 reaction. Ain't nobody stopping to think about anything in this life. Why things are the way they are, why they feel the way they feel, why they think, why they believe what they believe. Nobody does this in life. Is that a problem? Of course it's a fucking problem. Because our minds and our hearts are filled with fucking garbage. Untruths, nonsense, lies, deception, pettiness, stupidity, primitive emotion have nothing to do with reality. We don't live in that world anymore. Yet we got all these technologies and all these things. And well, guess what the world is? That's why this world is the dump that it is. You know what I'm saying?